Hi everyone, welcome back to Stationeers Venus. Where we left off last time, I just made some solder the hard way, and now I have solder. I can do power controllers, and I can make myself a beacon so I don't get lost. And people who have seen me watch me play this know that I have a tendency to get lost. Let's get my vitals up here and see where I'm sitting. That battery's low. I think all my batteries are low. I'm gonna have to do a just to sit there and recharge all my batteries session this time. But what I really want to do is get the rest of this gold smelted, and I also want to make Electrum this episode. So I've evacuated this furnace. No, I haven't. The temperature's now. It's actually still really cold in there. Yeah, it's still really cold. I'm gonna just flush these gases. Just get them out of there. Uh, they're going to be put into my queue. Do I have anything in here right now? I do. I have incredibly cold O2. Okay, I'm actually going to run this straight in because I want to heat that O2 up. There's no H in this pipe, right? I don't want to mix H2 with O2 and boom. Oh, it won't boom. It'll just combust in the pipe. Okay, so this is okay. Waste tank caution. Just a caution. So I'm just going to flush this furnace completely empty, and then I'm going to make some Electrum. Oh, not making Electrum. I'll make the Electrum first. Yeah. Okay, let's get this right. I've got 121 gold and 121 silver there. That should give me a sizable amount of Electrum. So I'm just waiting for this furnace to evacuate. While I'm waiting for that to happen.
Power low.
Yeah, exactly. Power low. I really do need to recharge all my batteries. They've been getting low for a long time. Where's my renaming tool? That battery there can probably be recharged as well. So this is something I've been meaning to do for quite a few episodes now because I'm tired of juggling batteries. I would actually like to create some large batteries. So that's at 97. That'll just take a second. Yeah, I'm not using a battery charger. I'm charging my batteries using the power controller. Let's get my tablet topped up. My drill will be topped up before the tablet, to be honest. So we'll do it this way. Oh, actually, no, it wouldn't be. That was already at 78. This thing should charge very quickly because it's just taking it straight out of the main battery. And yeah, I'm waiting for that to go blue. Yep, fantastic. There's my tablet sorted out. That's great. Now let's get into my tool belt. 4%, 83%, and 0%. Yeah, I've been juggling this one battery amongst all my tools, which is very frustrating. So we're just going to top up all my tools, and then I don't have to think about battery power for a while. God, not now. I'm busy. Okay, chuck that one in. I don't need my vitals up. That filter's getting a little bit low, so let's just close down some of these windows for now. I've always got windows open unnecessarily. That can go. Where's my backpack? There we go. Drill. I actually don't need to open this. I know these are all full. Fantastic. Just this last one to go, and my batteries will be all topped up. Battery charger draws 10 watts. So if you're using a battery charger to charge your batteries, it actually does draw your power, even when nothing's being charged, just being turned on. It's not a problem when you got lots of battery power, but early on in the game, I just find it's that little bit of power can make a big difference. Battery charger is usually something I make later on as a quality of life improvement. Let's just get this let's sucked into here. The temperature here is 100 degrees. I already knew it was safe to put oxygen in there, and we'll just get this completely evacuated. Let's get ourselves sorted. My oxygen tanks could use a bit of refilling as well. I might refill that one and just leave it sitting there. I didn't check. This valve is closed. Yeah. So I've got 12 degree. I got 19 degree oxygen in here. I'm just gonna boost that up. That panting is driving me crazy. I don't want to re-enter my chill room just yet. So I'm going to use the one on my uniform. Let's just hope I don't forget to replace it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I'm going to just put this pipe here for now. And oxygen tank was filling. Let's just get this one filled. Yeah, that's good. Good enough. Let's get this one to like 6,000 as well. Yeah, good enough. Fantastic. Okay, so once I take my waste tank out, I shouldn't have to worry about warning signs and things for quite some time. Now, I want this to chill to about 20 degrees, and then I'm going to flush it. Furnace, are you evacuated? Yep. What about you? My Q pipe? Yep. So all this stuff can go off now. And my furnace is ready for Electrum. Now, Electrum smelts between, I think, between 800 kilopascals and 2.4 megapascals. So I can't do it when my furnace is full of junk. I need to get my furnace to a decent amount. 1 kilopascal will do, 1 megapascal will do, or close to it. Putting the ores in will actually create gases, and it should be fine. And now it's just a case of make sure this is closed, and yeah, just running my materials in. So as they process, it will see it's producing a lot of gases. I probably had the pressure too high. I can always drop the pressure by pulling that valve there, pulling that volume pump, opening the volume pump. So here's a problem. The temperature's dropping. I can just put the resources in and just sit there waiting for the temperature to rise. But yeah, the temperature is too cold at the moment for Electrum. So, I mean, there is a bit of trickiness to it. It's not too bad. You can honestly, I can just shove these in here and just wait, and then come back later and then just pull out Electrum. So I managed to get the temperature down to below 250 degrees. So you've got some N2, some N2O. Okay, but I can't make Electrum right now. It's too cold. It needs to be 327, the same temperature as copper and gold. So I'm just going to leave this to slowly heat up. As you can see, the temperature's going up. When I come back, I should be able to just pull this lever and out will pop a ton of Electrum. Okay, so that's out of the way. There's a lot of things I want to do right now. I've recharged my batteries. I want to make this large battery here. I can't do that until I've got the gold. I threw the solder in there. I've got 27 gold. It's not quite enough for a large battery, but it is enough for me to do some other cool things. Like, for instance, I want a beacon. I want to be able to put a beacon on before I travel out. So if I go searching for ice or something, it's not a problem. The other thing I wouldn't mind is a weather station. Just so I know when the next storm is coming. So kit weather station, what does that require? That doesn't even require solder. I thought it did. Oh, well, silly me. But yeah, I've got the resources to do that. So I'm going to chuck down a weather station, chuck down a beacon. Oh, this one takes some time. I can check on this while I'm doing it. 300 degrees, still not there. Okay, so while that is being produced, I can just change out another battery. I would like another filter, but all my resources are currently tied up in there. I would like some more steel frames and sheets and stuff, but all my resources are currently tied up in there. I'm just waiting on this weather station right now. So let's just look around the place and see what I'm going to be doing. So I want... Yeah, this is getting close, actually. I need to flush that very soon. My issue here, this is currently set up to fill my propellant. And I could probably top that up even higher than it currently is. Get it to 8,000 if I want to. But I'm going to have a lot of carbon dioxide pipes come off here, and I might need to run carbon dioxide through my chill room, which is obviously it's already getting cramped for space in there at the moment. I'm going to switch that off. Waste tank caution. What is the temperature of these? 31. I've got a bit of stuff to do. Let's swap them out. Let's just flush that in there. That'll heat the temperature a little bit. Not much. It ticked up for like one split second. So we'll flush it all at the same time. I would like to get some gas captures going pretty soon as well. I've already made it. It was slow making, so I knew I wasn't in any danger of of building 2. Before okay, yeah, so look at this. Weather station, you go there. You're a project for a bit later. Oh, what? Okay. It's not a big deal, but the pressure has, with the temperature rising, the pressure has gone beyond 2.4 megapascals. But this is not a big deal. I can honestly just hit this pipe, and when it drops below 2.4, Electrum will be made. I hope I didn't leave that on. That's good. So 2.7, it's going down quite nicely. That should be enough. There we go. 2 megapascals. When I hover over the windows, will produce Electrum. So it has to be below 2.4 megapascals. And there we go. Big chunk of Electrum right there. 242. That's enough for quite a lot of grow lights, amongst other things. I could probably, now that I've got those, I could probably, oh no, I need Invar and Constantan. I was thinking about upgrading my machines. Now, this is 2 megapascals of pressure, very high temperature. I can run through my gold and, yeah, and copper and everything. So let's just get all the gold in for now. I'm not going to mess around doing it bit by bit. I could, but I want a bit of time up my sleeve to get this weather station down. I also want to make a beacon. So I'm still working on those quality of life things that are going to make life easier for me. The temperature below? No, temperature's still fine, easy. And I'm producing more gases as I'm chucking this stuff in. So there's 150 gold, that's fantastic, thank you very much. We'll get this in here and in anticipation of my large battery being produced. Now let's create some free copper. We'll chuck the 32 in. We'll just do it all as one big ingot once again. And all this stuff can, I don't know, I can wait. I actually want to start stockpiling my iron anyway. I want to start stacking my thing, getting ready for that next big steel furnace. I do those a lot. The next time I make steel, though, I'm going to be making Constantan and Invar as well. I'm going to probably end up using a bunch of oxygen to do that. I don't know if I should. I probably should wait until greenhouse before I do that, so that I have a steady flow of oxygen coming in. So there's nothing in any of these machines. Everything I own is in this machine here. Let's finally build that large battery. They don't take very long to build. And then we'll start on a beacon. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's getting there. Oh, was I flushing a pipe before? Oh, too cold, too cold. Get out of there, get out of there. It's okay if it's a little too cold. I'm just going to make sure my next batch is going to be a little too hot. And as you'll see, 10-degree oxygen. It's okay. It's within the range I wanted. 5 to 15. That's fine. This is a little too cold though. I want my carbon dioxide to be hotter. It's actually very easy to heat stuff. I can just chuck a radiator on one of these pipes and heat it using the outside atmosphere. Or if I can't put on insulated, I can rip this one up. Now, am I giving, and put a normal one there, am I getting that bug again? Look, yeah, the same bug as before. It's driving me crazy. I don't really know what to do about this annoying bug, except sort of just decide to not have valves, which is very irritating. I love valves for this particular thing. I don't need to push the gases. I don't need a regulator. I don't want a regulator. It's slower. That's purged now. Those things, my filtration machines, are much faster than any of the regulators that exist, the volume pump or the pressure regulator. Okay, so I've got my large battery now. That large battery is going to go in this space here. It's very hard to move these later on, so I kind of want to get it right now. If I put it here, there'll be a gap there. I won't be able to see through the window. So I'm actually thinking of putting it just across one, like here, and having a little gap there so I can actually see through that window. That might be useful. So my battery is going to go here. I'm going to end up with a power controller there. So that's another use for solder. Generally, solder and Electrum, they're the first two alloys you make, and they open up a few things for you. Invar and Constantan is a little trickier. Yeah, I want it there. Yeah, that's good. I also want a battery cell, and I want some heavy cables, a lot of heavy cables. So let's get the cell first, large battery cell. I should honestly be making a ton of these. I just didn't have the gold to spare before. And since I'm about to make a bunch of radiators, I'm a bit afraid to make them. Let's make like 3 of them and chuck one in like my mining drill and one, in my tablet. Let's make 2. Just one for my mining drill. So let's do this. Boop. And let's go mining drill. Okay. That way I don't have to worry about my drill running out halfway through. It's also nice to just have one of your tools at least having a large battery in it, so that it's emergency life support if you are desperate. Okay.
Tank critical. Temperature high.
Yeah, just fix that little problem. This is taking its time. But this battery's okay. Good. And I can throw this straight in here. I'm not going to turn it on yet. That is the input. Yep, good. So so now I've got an extra spare battery here. I'll put that in my battery charger next time I'm in the chill room, which I'll have to go through too soon because I don't have any water on me. And I came around here for a reason. I don't remember what the reason was. I'll remember in a second. I wanted to check to see if I had heavy cables or not. I've got 7. Not exactly the huge hole I was looking for. This is going to be a problem. I might change this and bend it up. So yeah, maybe stick it on this side. Can I hit this button from this side? It doesn't really matter which way it's pointing, but obviously I want a bit more of a walkway here. This area honestly is going to be a bit of a mess, and it's going to be a bit of a mess for a long time. It's going to take me a while before I kind of figure out what's going where. I'm pretty sure a large battery is going here. And this furnace setup, I could like wrap these pipes around and actually clear up a lot of this space here and make it more of a useful workspace. This will do for now. I've got a mess, but it's not too big a mess. And what's going to happen with this is these little guys here, I probably shouldn't be putting these in, but I kind of just wanted to. These little guys here are going to be my power for my greenhouse. So I'm just going to stick this poking through the wall like this, and later on, later on when I'm hooking up greenhouse stuff like my wall cooler, oh god, I need to deal with that. Like my wall coolers, for instance, that pipe's going to connect. That's going to connect straight to it, and it's probably going to keep going along here. And I don't know. This needs to be changed.
Air tank critical.
This is eating up real estate that, yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet. I'm still a whiles away from having to make that decision anyway. So let's not worry about it. My filter's out, so I'm going to put that there so I remember to do it. There's a lot of things I've got sitting here so I remember to do it. I don't need this mining belt open. I've done all my stuff. I mean, if I need iron, I can always arc furnace it whenever. The arc furnace is right here. My real issue is how do I connect up my large battery for my greenhouse, which currently isn't connected to anything, to my power network. I think I might fill these 2 frames in and run this power cable all the way around the back here, all the way around and into here. I think that's the way to go. It's going to require a lot of cables. I'm going to need a lot of gold. I wish I could split my gold ingot up. What have I got where? Where's all my rest of my resources? Oh, they're here. Yeah, I haven't got my beacon yet, so let's get the beacon now. Keep beacon. Okay, so we'll grab that. It requires 2 solder. You don't need very much solder, honestly. It's just a tiny amount that you need. It's I'm probably never going to go through that stack of solder that I made. So all this is remember to do it stuff. I'm going to need cables, but I also want to make radiators. I also want to make steel stuff. So I also want to make heavy cables. I have to choose radiators or heavy cables. I don't know, but I'm going to get these resources out of here and put them in places where they're going to be more useful. So let's just figure out what goes where. My steel is going to go in here. And I'm actually going to just start making steel frames right now, straight away. Thank you. My gold and my steel. Oh gosh. Okay, so I can't do everything at once. Gosh. Okay. This is going to be making normal cables because I'm completely out. Cable coil. Of course it's sitting in there. Okay, sit in there. Have fun. Oh no, that's not going to work. Let's chuck this here for now. This is churning out normal cables. I'm going to stick my gold here in anticipation of eventually making stuff. I need a lot of normal pipes. I could be doing that right now. That's going to go in there. And these are pretty much exclusively used for electronics. Yeah, I know. I have to go back into my room. I'm just trying to pick up this last resource. I'm worried that a storm will hit. I don't have my weather station up yet. Okay. Steel. Let's actually stop with those and let's change to steel sheets. Let's just get a nice sizable stack of these things for now. I meant to make 30. Okay, 32. 32. Okay, that's good. That means if I need them later, it's not going to be a problem. So I'm going to take these steel sheets and immediately use them and just start filling these in before they get too crazy. These are actually going to be double welder. They need to be airtight. So I'm just going to keep these steel sheets going. Now in here I want to be making radiators, which I can't do. What have I got? I got copper, electrum, solder. Gold is in here. Let's make heavy cables. I want to get that. There we go. Let's get this out of the way. I've got my gold in here now. Let's just go heavy cables. Heavy cables for days. I will eventually need more power. I'm going to need to upgrade my power array at some point. You were supposed to be making normal pipes. I'm having trouble keeping track of. Oh god. No one saw that. Stop it! I'm trying to juggle too many things at once. You make normal pipes. How's my... Yeah, my water's looking fine. Even my water runs out, it's not an issue. I'll just... Okay, you're making pipes, you're making cables. And let's go back to welding stuff. I could start double welding these. I've got to work out what my starting greenhouse is going to be. I thought I was going to be like I think I might do it like this. I might actually go out 4. I'm going to be ambitious. Oh no, I don't want to go out 4. I need those frames to fill in holes, and I'm sure those pipes are having a crazy pipe party over there right now. We'll do these later. So we'll figure that out later. Let's deal with the fact that I've got pipes going crazy. They're having a lot of fun. It's a giant party happening here. Honestly, that's probably enough. Did any end up there? What about in my little crater that I'm about to fill? Nope, all good. Steel sheets are racking up. Okay, I shouldn't be building this many things at once. Hey, you stop that. Just stop. Stop. Let's get this under control. I still want to chuck down my beacon and my weather station. And all these heavy cables. So much going on at once. That's great. I actually feel good with all those sheets there. Now, maybe I want to rip up some of these iron frames, just so they look different. I don't want to have two steel frames over there. Let's hook up some iron frames. You go there. Where's my? I don't want my welder on. I want this here. Nah, who cares? Who cares? If I'm going to do some beautification later on, I'll do it all later. Beautifying my base is not the priority right now. The greenhouse is my priority. Yeah, okay, this is good. Keep making this a bit. How am I gold looking? Probably want to make 4 more. I mean, honestly, I can. I need to move that. I want to move it right now, but yeah, like I said, too many projects happening at once. Let's just run it all the way around. I know it's a gross waste of cables. I might be able to find a more efficient way to do this and rip up a bunch of cables, but they won't be wasted because honestly, I just keep upgrading my power array just over and over again. I can never get enough power. I might just so I have a well-rounded base that looks good, I might chuck a big solar array over the top at the very end. So there's all sorts of things I might do with this later on, much later on. We have to get the essentials out of the way first, and a major essential is the greenhouse, which I'm working towards. You can sort of see I'm working towards this greenhouse right now as we speak. Oh, I only wanted to make 4 more. Oh well, we'll make 2 more. Am I even going to make it? I'm trying to connect to that power line there. No, we'll make more than 2 because I'm afraid I won't make it. They're getting close. Yikes. Let's stop there. I actually realize I can save myself some cables by making this go straight back rather than doing that little dance. So even though I'm out of cables now, I actually can. Yeah, it's a waste of cable. If I have cable going this way and cable going that way, I'm actually using up extra cables. So if I just make that go straight, and I'm currently dying of thirst, I actually save a few cables. There we go, and I saved myself 1 cable. I'm sure there's another wind turbine up there that I've forgotten to connect, and that cable is going to be used for that. Okay, so looking good. This is now charging off my wind power. I have my greenhouse battery in place. My greenhouse power needs for the short term will be sorted out. This is driving me nuts. I'm going to be running past this probably quite a lot. So I'm not going to redo everything and circle everything around. But what I will do, there's nothing in here, right? Yeah, good. Well, what I will do right now is I will just curl it straight up. Just straight up, like this. And that just creates a bit of space for me. And I'll have my
Waste tank. Caution.
yeah, I'll have my oxygen canister. There we go. My fuel thing. I could actually think about just running pure volatiles in here, and just pure H2 in here, rather than messing around, getting flung high into the air by trying to dump volatiles in here. I might just mine up a bunch of volatiles, run it through my system, cool it right down to like -100 in my chill room, and then just run it straight into my H2 tank, and then actually do a fuel mix and mix up hydrogen and oxygen, and just create a fuel that goes straight in here, which is obviously much better than messing around with volatiles. So I'm thinking that's the direction I'm going to go in with this. But yeah, not now. Too many projects happening at once. I want to go into my chill room with all my pipes and radiators, which don't currently exist. I need steel and gold. So I don't want to go into chill room until I have a ton of radiators. And honestly, I could. Where's my gold? It was making heavy cables. Power low. Yeah. Okay, let's get these radiators going. Okay, honestly, I could build 30 of these and it wouldn't be enough. I go crazy on the radiators. Okay, that's good, that's good. And you just pump out radiators for now. I'm not going in there until I have my radiators and I'll drink water.
Waste tank critical. Temperature
Oh,
high.
quick.
Temperature critical.
Emergency dump waste tank. Put it back in. That just
Health
takes out
low.
most of it.
Temperature high.
Oh, gosh. Is there anything in here? No. Is anything in there? Yes. Anything in there? There's 21 moles of oxygen in there. I actually would like that in my main line. Is there any hydrogen in my line? No. So I'm not messing around with hydrogen right now. That's good. And I'm not going to flush this in just yet. I'm going to do my waste tanks first. I know the radiators are stacking up over there. Honestly, like I said, if I build 30 of them, no big deal. I'll use them. I've built 10. That's one stack.
Air tank low.
Where's my spare wear tank? Wear tank. Wear tank. When there's a full moon, it becomes a wear tank. Yeah, this is my spare air tank here. I was filling it up. I wonder what temperature that got to. I can tell. It got to 33 degrees. That was not intentional. I left it in there too long. I forgot about it. I need a filter. Do I have iron in here? Yeah, I do. So let's get a carbon dioxide filter. Juggling so many things at once. How's my gold supply? This uses 3 gold per radiator. I might just stop there for now. 16 radiators will be fine. Let's just get myself this thing. I can now enter my chill room because I've got everything I need. There we go. Let's swap out this battery. What I was working on before all that was, well, not working on, I was emptying my waste tanks into here. So right now there's a lot of fiddling around that I do. I want to upgrade these machines and get smart canisters. A lot of the fiddling around will stop then. And basically I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 waste tanks, and I won't empty them until they're all ready to be emptied. Okay, so that's good. This should be, it's negative already. Okay. Where's my pipe? Oh, this is so annoying that I can't just pull the valve. Gases get stuck, and this just emptied instantly. Like, that's how powerful those filtration machines are. That's why the valve is so much better than what I'm currently doing. The only issue with the valve is it's bugged, which is a problem. The only other issue with the valve, apart from being bugged, is I often forget to shut it or forget to open it, and I end up with trapped gases or gases too hot temperature running through. If I can make all that digital, that'd be fantastic. So I've flushed all that in. I can now flush all my waiting gases, and that furnace is empty now. Great. I can now flush all these in here if I want to. Empty this load into there. I want to do a gas capture at some point soon. So once all these gases are flushed, I will do a gas capture from the atmosphere. What else am I doing? That's going in my cupboard. That's going in my battery charger. This is getting a bit out of hand. I'm not going to be using iron. I might fill in some of those frames. What did I want? I want to chuck this here. Line of filters here. Once I get a recycler, they'll be gone. It's not an issue. I've got these steel sheets here. I'll mess around with these later. I've got plenty to play with here. I need all those steel sheets because I need to double weld these. I just didn't bother to save time. And I don't need to hold this cable on me right now. Okay, that cleans up it cleans up the stuff a little bit. The pipes and the radiators are going in the chill room, and this is going in the chill room, and this is the stuff I'm working on right now. Is there anything else I need to produce right at this moment? This is charging. This is great. That's out of the way. Fantastic. Let's throw down my beacon. I'm not actually sure where I'm going to stick my beacon. Here, I want it close to cables. Right about here behind this machine might be good. I'm just afraid I won't see it. The big thing with beacons for me is I forget to turn them on, and I just fly off, and then just realize when I'm out of sight of base, where's my beacon? Oh, I forgot to turn it on. So this is the weather station. This is going to tell me about incoming storms. I just want to get the orientation right. Probably like this, so I can actually see the light. And I kind of wanted this to just be visible all the time. I want this to be right bang in the middle, in my face all the time, so I can't really miss it. Let's just throw it here for now. I need plastic. I don't think I have any at all. I'm not going to bother checking my cupboards. I'm always going to need more plastic. I'm going to be doing the walls of the greenhouse soon. So if I churn out a bunch of plastic... No, stop. That's all. I don't need to pull everything out. Let's just go with plastic. What's my health? 44. I've got a bit of time before I need to be in the chill room. I'm at the 35-minute mark of this, actually. So I'm actually pretty much almost at the end of this episode. I've achieved a lot. I got my Electrum. I got all my gold sorted out. I got my greenhouse battery. I've gotten a lot of stuff out of the way, which is fantastic, and it's looking a little bit neater. Obviously, it's not an enclosed base; it's an opened up base. I'd love to make an enclosed base, but I'm not there yet. I'm not ready for that yet. There we go. 10 plastic sheets. I think I need 3 of them for this thing. And by the end of this episode, I'll have a weather station functioning. Yeah, it's this light here that I want to have powered. That light there will tell me if there's a storm incoming or not. I just need to wire it up. The rest of this plastic's going to be used later. That goes in my cupboard. I was looking for those so I can hook it up to power. And I might move this weather station later, but where it is right now is fine. And it's hooked up to power. Let's turn it on. And the green light tells me it's all clear. So,
Waste tank, caution.
Of course it's a waste tank, caution. I left my oxygen in there again. Oh no! Don't get too hot, oxygen. I'm going to actually check its 35 degree oxygen. That is a little too hot. It's not what I want to be breathing. I don't think it's going to cause any heating problems, although the current oxygen I've got is, if I chuck this one in, you'll see the current oxygen is 35 degrees, and that's causing me to heat up to 26 degrees, which is not what I want to be. Mixing this 7.5 degree oxygen with this 30 degree oxygen will slowly heat things up, cool things down. What I can do is I can siphon stuff out of here. That's actually not a problem. I might end up doing that. Was that 17 degrees? Yeah, that's where I want it. Perfect. I actually forgot about that as well. Too many projects happening at once. Just see how quickly that sucks out. It's so good. This is honestly driving me crazy having to do this. I hope they patch that bug out very soon. I could use my spare waste tanks to bail oxygen out of there and chuck it into here. This is not just a waste tank. This is a dump any gases I'm not currently using tank.
Hunger, caution.
There's nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Everything's hunky-dory. You can switch off. My waste tank's about to be full. I just seem to spend so much time doing...
Waste tank, critical.
Yeah, doing things like waste tanks and oxygen and things like that. That's one of the frustrating things about Venus. It's slow progress. You actually don't make very fast progress because you're too busy dealing with all the warnings that are going on. You just don't have time to forge forward and make progress. Sometimes I might spend an entire episode of this just running around doing little housekeeping chores and not actually making progress towards my ultimate goal. The last thing I want to do is get my beacon down. I was going to put it like around here. I might put it behind one of these machines. I just got to hope I don't forget to turn it on. So this is going to be my beacon location. If that location is just too out of the way and I keep forgetting, I'm going to have to move it later on. The beacon's great. You turn it on and it's this yellow light, and from far away it's actually really bright yellow. See, nice and shiny like that. The other great thing about this beacon is if I put my tracker into my tablet, and that's a good point, I just remembered, I gotta get my tracker in my inventory at all times from now on, because I've got a beacon now. Tracker, tracker, tracker. I can put my tracker into my tablet, and it shows me an arrow pointing straight to my beacon, if I remember to turn the beacon on. Okay, it's time to get into my chill room. I want to dump this battery in there. That plastic goes in the cupboard. Um, so yeah, we're getting there. We're making progress. This fire extinguisher, yeah, I've just got a line of, this is just materials. This is materials as well. This is machines. That's an advanced, I'm going to need that soon for my greenhouse. I probably should start setting up my greenhouse uh, soon. I want to get some lockers down here, but I'm not going to do that right now because I'm about to die. And this all goes in my greenhouse. So that tracker, I'll have to showcase that at some point later on. I'm all clear now. I just want to change my battery out into my greenhouse, into my chill room. There we go. I'm going to end the episode in this chill room. I've got a bunch of radiators and a bunch of pipes, as you can see. I'm gonna try this wall thing out and see if that's an issue or not. I would like to use that surface area along the wall, if possible. I do like to occasionally check in here to see if I accidentally leaked some gases in here. Okay, first thing, not dying is my priority. So let's get the water situation sorted out. I also, whoops, I also want to do this. Oh, what? Oh, it's daytime. I thought there was a storm hitting. I thought, why didn't the warning system tell me? I can attach an alarm to that and have it actually a siren going, and you can actually have a countdown timer. So the moment that there's a storm incoming, the timer counts down and gets down to 0. So there's all sorts of cool things you can do with that weather station. This might be a problem. It's currently not a problem. If I extend this though, and I can't see a thing, if I extend it all the way to the door and chuck these on, am I going to be annoyed? So I'm going to open the door, and yeah, I'm probably going to get caught on this thing too many times. I can safely, quickly get through that, but having to direct my character to the left every time might be a bit of a pain, because I might get stuck on this. And if you kind of walk up against the wall and then try to move, it doesn't move. You kind of get stuck on these things. So I don't think I want this. My food's getting low. I'm going to take this opportunity to eat some food. I don't want this setup. I do want to have a little bit of freedom, a little bit of space to work with. What about that? What about 1? That probably isn't going to be a problem. So when I come out here and I walk through, I can probably get away with that. But putting one right there in the corner, I think is just going to be too irritating. Okay, I'm almost about to end another 45-minute episode. I want to get these down a little bit. So what I'm looking at with this is I'm going to just use this whole wall as a radiator wall. Now I can actually like chuck pipes into the bottom here and put radiators on them. And I know they're attached to the frame, which I think heats them. I'm not sure about that. I could have been imagining things, but I could attach things to the bottom and stick radiators on them. They will cool a lot faster than they heat, if they even heat at all. So I can actually make the entire floor of this room radiators, and I can actually make the entire ceiling radiators as well. So a 3x3, or not quite 3x3, because one of the squares is being used for the airlock. These 8 squares actually gives you a ton of cooling. If I do use the ceiling, it'll probably be used for carbon dioxide. I still got to figure out a way to get carbon dioxide in here, even if I might not even need to. I'm going to check to see if I need to do it. And if I do need to cool carbon dioxide, I will. I'll rework this room later. There's no urgency on that. Okay, so I'm just getting the last of these radiators down. That's going to cool my X. My X is probably already negative 100. Honestly, it's been in here a long time. Oh, not quite. I'm about to pump a bunch more in here as well. Last little bits I want to do. I'll turn this on. I should have had this on the whole time, actually. There we go. I've got I got 2 spare batteries all ready to go. My food is topped up. My water's topped up. I can drink a little bit more. My health is on its way up. I got my tracker, my beacon, got everything. These pipes are the last little thing that I want to do. It might actually be enough X cooling already. It might be this cooling, which is the cooling that I need to focus on. Getting those furnace gases and my gas capture gases. I want to do big gas captures. I want to take big chunks out of the atmosphere. Well, okay, I won't make a dent in the atmosphere, but take big amounts of carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere and get it cooled as soon as possible. As soon as possible. So getting these yellow pipes, getting more radiators along these yellow pipes is my priority right now. I might even start the line on the floor. Will I? No, I'm just going to go wrap around the corner here. So those 2 rows are for X, and this, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with this middle row here. It's either going to be X or it's going to be my filtration system gases, one of the two. I'm probably going to continue in this line. I just want to get these out of my inventory, to be honest. Okay, so that's it for this episode. A lot of bits and pieces I got done, and I'm really happy with the way this is shaping up. Cool my these gases, which I forgot to flush my O2. It's okay. When I mix it with a gas capture, it'll get super hot. So I'm really happy. I'm going to be mixing my cooling down of my filtration system. My atmospheric system main line is great. I've got my X cooling quite nicely. I've got plenty of space to expand my array and cool things further if I need to. I haven't figured out the carbon dioxide. It might actually use up this middle line, honestly. I might just jank in here, and I might use a bit of this space here and use these 2 for wall coolers. I'm going to figure that out when I get to it. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to do, though. Okay, so everyone, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that little episode. I'm just going to chill here in my chill room, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Thanks for watching.